This is the corner of Main and Union Street. I was going to go on this CVS that said enter through the side door, this is the side door on Union Street, which I didn't know about. I've never been here. It's new. Anyhow, when I saw the word Union Street, then I remembered that when I was a survivor of the land flipping scam, and I don't like shelters. I don't want to go. I'm not going. Okay. So, so I decided I'll just walk all day looking for jobs and looking for an apartment. But with the land flipping scam took my credit to 0. Therefore, and they didn't care about the reason why. They could care less. So therefore, I was walking for apartments that nobody was ever going to give me because of the my credit score going all the way down to 0. So I'm walking. I get little jobs, and I go mostly from here to Riverdale Road, which is that way when you go through the highway that way. And I walk along the highway to get to Riverdale Road. Yes, on the side of the highway, yes. And I go to Riverdale Road, and I ended up really more staying over there because up and down that strip, I could work as manager for Burger King, McDonald's, and everywhere else that whatever they let me do, for real jobs. Of course, I don't do other jobs. So anyhow, I come back to Springfield one night because I come to sing over on Main Street down by the Peter Pan, what used to be Peter Pan. And when I come out of there, I find myself exhausted from just walking all the time, I guess. And so anyhow, I walk this way, and I'm like, maybe my grandma's not, was already passed away, but maybe I could get in there. But I'm like, no, I don't want to be bothered with that. And I just keep walking. So further up the street there, up that hill, maybe about 4 blocks up that hill, there were some young children. I say children, because they were very, very, very immature, whether they were in their 20s or teenagers. I don't think they were past 20s. And they look at me and they say, look at that lady, and she stinks, and she's raggedy, and well, first of all, they weren't near me, so whatever. And I guess they were all doing whatever they were doing. I'm not going to blame it on anybody drinking or getting high because to me, that's an excuse that I don't believe in. Since I was very young, and someone said to me, you said something mean to me last night when you had I had 2 little wine coolers, whatever. And she said, I know you didn't mean it because you were drinking. I said, no, I did mean it. And I do remember what I said. And I remembered it. And so that's why I know that when somebody says I didn't mean it, they were high or they did this and that and the other because they were, that's a lie. I'm sorry, it's a lie. You did it because you wanted to do whatever you did because you did it because you wanted to do it. And maybe being not fully sober made it easier or, whatever. Uh-oh, it's starting to sleet out here. Gotta close my phone in a minute. I'm waiting on mine. So anyhow, those kids looked at me and they're like, look at her, the raggedy lady. I had some bummy clothes on I've been wearing for days, whatever. And then when I wanted to get a job, I would go, or when I had a little job, and I would sleep in the hotel across the street from whatever job I had on Riverdale Road.